So the first video was to show the flow from the parking for the commercial snorkeling and trip boat parking area where people park. This is the boat storage area. I want you to see the erosion here. This is from last night's storm. And we're going to track it up. And you can see all the erosion here. Remember, every bit of this was covered with soft sand or silt or some debris, and now it's all gone. And it's all gone out to the bay. You can see the erosion that's occurred. Something needs to be done to stop this from going down the street, down to the end. But look at all this erosion. It's a good 6 inches of soil is gone. So the dry pit at the end of the cul-de-sac, there's no way it's capable of handling all this debris that's coming down. So it fills up and it gets overwhelmed, it overflows, and it all ends up in Keauhou Bay. So you can see all the erosion here. They've got concrete, but where the concrete is, you can see where it's just eroding. All this erosion, all eroded down King Kam to the cul-de-sac to the bay. Sometimes they come in here and this is all lava base, and it's not base, it's just solid lava. What they do is they bring in gravel to cover it up, and then what happens is it just gets powdered and washed off and runs down to the bay. So it just adds more stuff. What they add here just ends up in the bay. You can see the drainage right down through here. I noticed campers up here too. I don't know if that's legal or not. That white camper. So you can see the erosion. Hello. I'm just documenting the runoff, that's all. All that silt ends up in the bay, is what happens. Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it? Yep. You heard what she said, she was like a river last night. We'll come down here, so they put this gravel in here, and that's good. But the trouble is, even the gravel will get worn away and powdered by cars in and out, and then it makes silt, and it just keeps going down. You see, even then, you see still washing out. This is the road back to the parking area where the commercial trips are. That's all washed out. You can see how deep that is. Again, this was all filled in, it's gone, all washed out. It just keeps going down. Everything goes downhill. We see the ditching from just last night's storm. That's 4 inches, 3 inches of silt, maybe 4 or 5 feet wide. It's now out in the bay. then it comes down here. You can see it's still making river tracks. It comes all the way down here and it goes. Again, this is like maybe 4, 5, 6 inches deep. All that's gone. And then it finally slows down enough that it starts silting out, and that's why you see so much fine mud here, because all that silt starts storing in here. But as we showed earlier, all this fine silt gets carried, it overflows, and it goes right down the street, which is what we tracked on the first video. All that stuff is just down on the street right now. Down over the curb, over the hump down there, down the asphalt road, and also overflowing that little cliff where that homeless tent was, and washes out to Keauhou Bay. That's the exact reason why it's so turbid out there. That's why we are losing our coral. That's why the water's not healthy, because we have so much silt going into it from storms such as this. Granted, this is once every 6 months or so, but once every 6 months is too much. We need to establish some kind of a system that'll help trap this before it starts going down the street. If it went down the street in water, that'd be one thing, but it's going down the street with a lot of material in it, a lot of silt in it. Okay. Going back upstream. So as I was walking out of the parking lot, the lady that is in the camper asked me what I was doing, and I told her I'm just documenting the silt flow. And she said, "Oh yes, I know what you mean. It was like a river last night. It was scary." So it's not a small thing. It's a big deal. And it's just something that needs to be handled. You just see how the water totally changes graded road into a gullied road. It just totally, all that gully is now there. Is gone because the sand or silt has been washed down until it hits Keauhou. Look at all this in here. The cars go up and down here, and as they do it, they bring in the rock fill, and the cars grind that into a finer and finer and finer dust until becomes very lightweight, and it's very easily carried by a swift flowing little stream. So we're back to the beginning of this runoff from the boatyard. Now they put concrete there, that's to keep it from breaking down when the cars go in and out, but you see what's beyond that is all that erosion.